following up on a lead given to me by Leon has brought me here. Don't worry, Claire. I'm coming to save you.
Don't you just hate it when you come fully stocked, guns, supplies, everything, and it's all in your backpack, and then you conveniently drop it thanks to a cliche? What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Claire's side of the story is done, and now we get to play as her brother, Chris Redfield. Let's go find her sister!
I didn't expect to find another living person left on this island. Who are you?
I came here looking for a certain girl.
A girl?
Have you seen anyone named Claire Redfield?
Did you just say Claire?
You know who she is, don't you?
Don't worry about her. I helped her escape. Several planes took off from this island not long ago. While I can't say for certain, she was probably on one of them.
I see. I guess my sister owes you. Thanks for helping me.
Everyone's gone. I may be the only other person left. Go on. Follow your sister and get off this island.
Knew I should have taken care of that worm before I left. Alright, so, rest in peace, Rodrigo. I hardly knew ya. I know I just met ya. And, thanks for saving my sister and everything. You helped out a lot. She managed to escape, basically just as I was getting here, so thanks a lot. Now I gotta go track her down again. But hey, we're playing as Chris. And, sorry, Rodrigo's gone, unfortunately. Well, might be able to do something for him. But anyway, Chris, we're back with 8 inventory slots. Please take note. After the Nosferatu fight, anything that Claire was holding, she keeps. So if you accidentally left her with the bow gun, the grenade launcher, anything like that, she still has it. Which means Chris will not throughout the entirety of the playthrough until very, very late in his part of the game. But we're all ready to go. Got plenty of ammunition. Thank you, Claire, for leaving all of this in the box. And, that worm. He kind of made it personal, because Rodrigo was our only contact here as soon as we got here. I don't know how he got there, but I'm not even going to worry about that. Most people would just call the elevator and leave. But believe it or not, we're going to kill this worm. We are finally going to kill this different version of the Gravedigger, or whatever you want to... whatever you want to call it. The main thing you want to be watching for is where he comes up to give you, the warning of where he's going to pop up from the ground. Not like that, but you can always tell when he's, burrowing close to you and is about to come out of the ground like that. Then as soon as he comes up, hit him with everything you got. Now, I'm going to use the flame bolts, because that deals quick and easy damage, and hopefully this will deal enough for hit to kill the worm, because you do get a reward for killing the worm. And eventually the elevator does get here, so if you want to treat this as kind of like a time trial, see how long you can last against the worm, crap. You can do so, or you can just, take the brute force way. Get rid of him. They do give you a few healing items, they give you some ammunition, because they assume that you're just going to skip out, but if you want to fight it, you can. And I would actually suggest to fight this thing, because we've already seen a place where killing the worm will actually do some good. I'm not really showing this off in a positive light, because I keep getting hit. I think we desperately need this. I think Chris is about to die. Oh no, we're good. It shouldn't take too much more. I've hit him with enough bowgun bolts. Come on, where are you? Show me a purty mouth!
Hold on! Don't give up!
Looks like I can meet my family again. Here. Take this.
What?
She gave this to me as a token of thanks for saving her. I won't need it anymore. Take it.
Rodrigo! No! That worm, how could he just die in front of me? I saved him! And he still died. Yeah, we did all of that for the lighter. That is how you get the lighter as Chris. And believe it or not, there are some things you need the lighter for, and if you don't have it, you don't get those things. I don't know how you were supposed to know this, because when you were Claire, you just don't even bother fighting that worm. But then here, Rodrigo gets killed, and the last thing he does is give you the lighter. And we're actually going to be using that just right here in a second. It is actually useful for Chris right at the very beginning, and I think in a couple other places. But if you wanted a sub item like the lockpick, or in this case the lighter, this is how you get it. All of that for the lighter. I think this game's still a little silly. Let's go ahead and drop off a few things. We don't need everything in creation just yet. Might even drop off the bowgun. Barely even need that. I've got handgun ammo to last me a bit. And the main reason you want the lighter, and I actually didn't know this until I was doing some research, but when you get the lighter, just come over here to this statue that you opened up, and you saw there were submachine guns there. It wants you to light it up. As soon as you do that, free weaponry. That is the main reason you want the lighter, to get the submachine guns. And let me say this, and I didn't know this until it was far too late, but if you take too long to kill the worm, Rodrigo does not give you the lighter, because the worm spits him out, and he's dead. He doesn't have, like, one last death rattle. He doesn't give you the lighter. He's just up and dead. So you gotta be quick. I believe the countdown starts as soon as the worm eats him, but you want to kill him quick in order to get that lighter just for submachine gun ammo and the guns themselves, which, they're pretty good guns. They're the exact same ones that Steve had, maybe a little bit more powerful. We're going to go ahead and use them because apparently zombies happened while we were gone, or while nobody was here on Rockford Prison. Same rules apply as any two-handed weapon. Chris is going to point in one direction at one enemy and another direction at another enemy, but if there's only one enemy, he's going to point both guns at that enemy. So, not a bad start to Chris's part of the campaign where we've already got a submachine gun. Submachine guns, I should say. Just gonna take a look around this entire place, because the entire layout of Rockford Prison has changed, because everything was blowing up. Everything did blow up. So there's a lot of places that are cut off, so that you can't go there anymore. Like, originally we were able to go through that door, we can't now, because there's a barrel in the way. And right there's a couple crates in front of that door, we can't do that anymore. So there's a lot of places that are cut off, and this is actually amazing to me, but even with these areas cut off, this is still a coherent layout of a map. And I'll be sure to show that off, that it's just, it all works together even when you cut off specific segments. Because there are places we are never going to see again. Like the palace, Chris never goes to the palace, because it's absolutely cut off. I am curious, though, if people were to hack this game and go to the palace anyway, how much that would break the game. I think that would be really funny to see. But for now, this is our only plan of attack. We're going to head down here. This is actually where Alfred went when he was trying to chase us when we left Rockford Island. So we actually get to see what he saw down here. A manhole underground. Isn't that a bit redundant? Oh, well, whatever. Oh man, they're starting to give us shotgun shells too. That's a good sign. Which means hopefully we should be getting a brand new weapon here soon. In fact, I already know we're going to be getting the shotgun. I just wanted to, just hype it up a bit, even though the shotgun sucks. Here we go. Got the battery. We're all ready. We can now advance. Looks like we need a halberd and jump scare! Sorry about that. I just always hate jump scares, especially when they're very predictable. That one, not so much predictable because you get a key item just sitting there right in the middle of the floor and then all of a sudden spiders happen. I think the only reason I hate this one specifically is because, giant spiders, kill them quick. I mean, even for a wolf spider, you shoot it with an RPG, chances are it'll survive. So yeah, kill the spiders quickly. And the best part about that is, as soon as you kill those spiders, nothing else respawns in that hallway. There is an option that something else will show up in that hallway later, but as far as simple enemies that will show up just in that hallway specifically, nothing else will respawn after you kill those spiders. Oh, you got shotgun shells all over the place, more handgun ammo, gladly take that. And in fact, since we got the submachine guns, I think we barely need anything else. I could probably ditch the handgun. There's a couple more things that we can actually... Well, there's one specific thing that I want to do while we're in the save room, and then I'm not sure what we'll be doing after that. I'll think about that for a bit. Because my original plan was just to get the battery, come here, and then we'd save everything else for later. But I do want to show some things off. I'll think about it while I end up doing it. Let's drop off a couple more things, and then, believe it or not, there is actually a puzzle in the save room. Yeah, that's a first, I think. But here we go. Check out this. Lava burns forest, flows to the sea, forms the earth. Okay? Keep that in mind. And you can't see that. Nothing in the lockers, unfortunately. Hey, free blue herbs, just in case you got poisoned by those spiders. Okay. This is what that painting was showing. So lava, which is red, burns the forest, which is green. It flows into the sea. Oh, you hear that? Yeah, let's open up the earth and you get a gold Luger. Or a Luger replica. Not as cool. This, believe it or not, is not a weapon. This is a bonus item where if you have it in the item box at the end of the game, you unlock a special character for battle mode. That is the only reason you want that Luger. It does nothing. You can't put ammo in it. You can't shoot anybody with it. Nothing. But it's there to unlock a bonus character, and I bet you can't guess who it is. It's Steve. Okay, I thought about it, and we are going to do one more thing. We've got the battery. Might as well use it. Whoa, that was weird. I must have changed frames just as I was coming out of the inventory screen. I think we can go a bit farther. Because the way I plan these out is I get to a specific point, and then I cut it off. But here, got a bit of slack. And there is one special thing I want to show before this episode's over. Probably the bane of my existence. I hate when these things show up. But we're not about that now. We're about using the battery. We're about going through Rockford Prison one more time and seeing what all has changed. We are actually going to be hitting some places that were never accessible during Claire's story. And the interesting part is, there is some item placement in this prison where you can't get it as Claire, but then all of a sudden things change and you can get it as Chris. And the interesting thing about that is, if you moved like one model in the game, you would be able to get it as Claire, but I think that would actually break the game because it was specifically made for Chris. You want to take special note of this note, and it'll tell you about 2 chemicals. It'll also tell you about the Eagle Plate. Yeah, we're going to be going back to the Eagle Plate. Oh, goody. Just throwbacks everywhere. Eventually, we want to get the halberd, and that's how we finish off Chris's segment of Rockford Prison, is getting the halberd, in order to get into the hangar where Alfred took his jet. So in order to do that, we need to get 2 different chemicals, mix them together, use it on the Eagle Plate, dissolve that bitch, get the halberd, and then we're out of here. Then we can go find Claire, because she left.
There was a friendly but naive king who wed a very nasty queen.
Who is that?
The king was loved, but the queen was feared. Till
Alexia?
one day
No. She's already fully awake.
his court, an arrow pierced the king's heart.
Chris, oh little fishy, come see my hook.
His lady
Chris, I'm sending some company to keep you entertained. Consider this a small welcoming gift from me. Enjoy.
Oh, good! The reintroduction of the worst enemies in any Resident Evil games. I love hunters! And the thing is, they make them extra annoying in this game. Wesker, come here, little fishy, to my hook. It's a good thing you're a good character. Next time on Code Veronica X, we're going to be exploring more of the broken Rockford Prison. See you next time.